Islands.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to ask unanimous consent to reclaim my time.
Without objection.
Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to yield to Congresswoman Markey such time as she might consume.
The gentlewoman is recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to urge my colleagues to vote for House Resolution 1020 to honor the 95th anniversary of President Woodrow Wilson signing the Rocky Mountain National Park. And I thank my colleague for his offer for slides. I represent this beautiful district, and I also welcome anyone to come and visit Colorado and see for yourself this crown jewel of the West. This legislation set aside roughly 360 square miles of the Southern Rockies to establish Rocky Mountain National Park. When the National Park Service was established the following year in 1916, the park was one of the original 12 parks transferred to the agency's control. Today, the Rocky Mountain National Park remains one of Colorado's most treasured destinations and is consistently one of the top 10 visited national parks in the United States. Rocky Mountain National Park truly embodies the spirit of the conservation and preservation movement at the turn of the century. The park's ecosystems range from the montane lowlands to the alpine tundra and includes a diverse range of flora and fauna. Rocky Mountain National Park also remains one of the largest examples of the alpine tundra ecosystem in the national park system in the lower 48 states and offers invaluable opportunities for visitors to learn and enjoy the great outdoors. On March 30, 2009, 405 square miles of the park was designated as a wilderness area, thereby conferring the highest level of conservation protection for federal lands. President Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Of all the questions that can come before this nation, short of the actual preservation of its existence in a great war, there is none which compares in importance with the great central task of leaving this land, even a better land, for our descendants than it was for us." This week, we celebrate the foresight of so many Coloradans to conserve this majestic landscape for the present and future generations to come. I urge all members to support this resolution. Thank you.
The gentleman from Washington is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I inquire of the gentlelady from the Virgin Islands if she has any more speakers.
I have no more speakers.
Madam Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman yields back the balance of his time. The gentlewoman from the Virgin Islands is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.
All time being yielded back, the question is, will the House suspend the rules and agree